Hey, what is going on, guys? SargeantsTechTips. Welcome to another video on my channel. Now, in today's video, we're going to be taking a look at the SOLAKAKA SM850 wireless gaming mouse. I've actually reviewed one of their mice before, and I still can't get their name down. But if you guys want to check out the other video on their kind of skeleton mouse, I'll put it up in the cards now. I do want to thank them for sponsoring this video. We're going to just be taking it out of the box, testing it, and seeing how it tracks and stuff. I'll grab a mouse pad too, just give it a little bit of a fair shake. So let's just go ahead and get the box open. We're just going to go ahead and take a look at the mouse itself, and then we're going to test it on an actual video game or two. I haven't really decided what game. Just want to give you guys my first thoughts on it. So you can get this actually for $25.99 at the time we're recording this video on Amazon. If you guys want to check it out, there will be a link in the description below so you guys can go ahead and purchase it. So yeah, this is a $25 mouse. That doesn't mean it's going to be bad necessarily. Their last mouse is pretty good. It's also got a tri mode, it looks like. So it's got Bluetooth 5.1, 2.4 gigahertz, and USB-C. It's got a 250-hour battery life. It's just a gaming mice. That's all it really is. I actually got the white variant. You get your USB-C cable. It is actually very nicely braided. Less likely it's going to fray. And here's the actual mouse itself. So it's pretty light. It feels really nice in the hand. It's actually a very nice feeling mouse. It's very light. Like, I'm actually kind of surprised on how light it is. And right in here is the actual 2.4 gigahertz dongle. You can use it in Bluetooth mode, but I probably won't. I don't really care for Bluetooth. Not for mice anyway. We can go ahead and test the Bluetooth mode on my MacBook real quick just to see how it does. It's got a very satisfying click. This doesn't feel like it's just going to break. It's got forward and back buttons. And like, even holding it in the hand, it's actually pretty comfortable. It's kind of what it looks like in my hand. I'm used to Logitech G703, I believe. So this is definitely different for me, but it's still really comfortable. Very nice feeling mouse. It's actually really comfortable in the hand. It's got basic packaging and stuff, so if you just need a basic gaming mouse for your kid or yourself, this would be a really good option. All right, so here's my MacBook. It's a little dirty. Ignore that. I don't really clean it that often. I do use this quite a bit. So what we're going to do is we're just going to connect it to Bluetooth, and to do that, all you got to do is take the mouse, put it into Bluetooth mode. It'll blink blue, and this is actually a pairing color, so it's probably going to turn off once it's paired. Just going to go ahead and go up to the Bluetooth section. We're going to turn that on. Probably have to go to Bluetooth settings right here. SMBT or SM850BT. We're going to go ahead and connect. Mouse is connected. It's a little... latency is not great. I did notice this actually does have a DPI button, but it's on the bottom. Actually, once the latency gets going, it's actually not the worst. And this is connected via Bluetooth, so I got to cut it some slack. But yeah, it seems pretty responsive. I think it could be a little more responsive in that aspect, but it's not the worst. Yeah, it's actually pretty responsive for being Bluetooth. I think it just took a minute to kind of activate itself, so there is that. But otherwise, it seems fine. It does have a maximum of 24,000 DPI, and it is a 55-gram mouse. It's supposed to be pretty light compared to some of the alternatives. It feels pretty good even on a non-mouse pad surface. So we'll kind of see how it does on an actual mouse pad surface. That's what it looks like with those off. This is probably just to help glide it across your mouse pad. But all the buttons and stuff work. So if you wanted to use this for macOS, you could easily do that. But that's enough of that. I think what we're going to do is we're going to go over to my desktop and we'll try a couple of games. I haven't decided what game yet, but once we get over there, we will try it. I think there is actually a game I could try just to see how it is with this mouse. So I will see you guys over there. Alrighty, guys, so this is actually the current mouse. This is my day-to-day mouse. I actually did do a video on this, so if you guys want to check it out, there will be a link up in the cards now. This is the Logitech G703. It is a little gross, but I've been using this daily since I got it, so there is that. The only thing I did notice about this mouse is it actually does have a little bit of grippy stuff on the side, and it gets really gross, as you can see. So we're going to be checking this thing out. We're going to be playing this game called Izanzo. I'm actually not sure if that's how you pronounce it, but it's like a little World War I shooter. We'll play one match, and I will show you guys how I actually enjoy this mouse, because I have played a lot of that game with this specific mouse. So let's go ahead and get right into it. Let me plug this in. Alrighty, so we are in game. We are going to be checking out the mouse. One thing I did notice, there's actually no RGB on this mouse, which isn't a bad thing, because if you actually keep that in mind, my mouse is RGB, which is going to take a lot more battery life. This won't take nearly as much battery life. We'll just join a random match. I just want to make sure you guys can see it okay. Like I said, we're going to play one match. Even if the match doesn't last that long, it's just going to be kind of dependent. I just want to see how the mouse actually feels. If you guys are curious, I do actually have the Logitech 10 keyless Lightspeed. I'll put a link in the description below if you guys want to buy it. It's so much lighter than my mouse, my G703, which is pretty light, and I don't actually have the weight inside of it. Yeah, I don't have a weight inside of it, so it's like even lighter. And this one feels way better, way better. This is something I could use daily if I could get the black one. So let's just go ahead and spawn. Oh, game lagged a little. Ooh. I'm not quite used to the mouse. Oh. Not quite used to the mouse yet. I think the DPI needs to go up just a little bit more. There we go. That's very responsive. Very, very... I'm not going to lie, this feels a lot more responsive than my G703. That's a little scary. Very, very responsive. I don't have any nades. Oh, we're getting nuked. Not nuked, but mortared. If you guys want to check this game out, I'll put a link in the description. I actually have this on Game Pass. It's a very, very fun game. Not a whole lot of players, but if we can get some more players in this game by just sharing it, I think you guys would enjoy it quite a bit. Got that guy. Very gory, too. If you guys are into World War I games, this would be your game. I think that's from the right. This game, I wouldn't say this game's difficult, but it's definitely a little more tedious than some other shooters. You got to be a little more aware of your surroundings. The back buttons are in a really good spot, too. My thumb kind of cramps a little when I reach over to them, but it's not a bad thing. Just because I probably wouldn't be using them very often. Oh, God. Oh, got him. Very responsive, though. Like, I can flick easily. Don't get me wrong, my G703 is probably just on par with the responsiveness, if not better. This mouse is doing pretty good, if I have to say so. Oh, I thought I pulled the trigger in time, but I didn't. I kind of deserved it. I was camping in the corner, you know. Very well deserved on my part. The reloads do take a hot minute, but this is World War I, so. Oh, I did take that guy out, though. There's somebody else who killed me, though. Well, that's that. That's Izanzo. I think that's how you pronounce it. If I'm pronouncing it wrong, you can tell me in the comments below. Game's super awesome. I love it. If you guys want to check it out, I'll put a Steam link if it's on Steam and a Microsoft Store because that's where I'm playing it. So, how many kills did we get? Me just talking, I got 6 kills, so I guess I didn't do as bad. Alrighty, guys, that is the SOLAKAKA. I want to say this is the SOLAKAKA. I honestly don't know how to pronounce it. If you guys know how to pronounce it, let me in the comments below. I do want to thank them for sponsoring this video once again. They do make some amazing mice. Let me know what you guys want to see for future videos in the comments below. Tell me how this kind of style of video is. I like doing these types of videos once in a while. If you guys want to see more, let me know, and I'll definitely be sure to do that. So thank you guys so much for watching. See you guys next video, and peace out.